संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्मग्राहगृहीताङ्गं मामुत्थर भवार्णवात् श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्षकृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुक्त्यर्थं भवसागरे मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफलः सर्वदा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यः दासोऽहं तव केशव शुकरूप प्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविशारदय एतत् कथा प्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय देवदेव जगन्नाथ पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तन यदुत्तमोत्तमश्लोक नारायण नमोऽस्तुते भवे भवे यदा भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते तदा कुरुष्व देवेश नाथस्त्वं नो यतः प्रभो नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनं तं नमामि हरिं परम् नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः हरे रामेति कृष्णेति नाम संकीर्तनं सदा लोकक्षेमाय कुर्वन्तं प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे गोपिका जीवनस्मरणम्
Okay, Hare Krishna. It's like
Hare Krishna.
my laptop got stuck. This always happens when I. Okay, fine. Okay, Hare Krishna, Annapurna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. How are you, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
And the Maria.
Okay, so let's get started with the shloka recitation and then we'll discuss something. Gushyate yasya nagare rangayatra dine dine tamaham shirasa vande rajanam kulashekaram.
गुष्ये यस्या नगरे रंगयात्रा दिने दिने तमाहं शिरसा वन्दे राजानां कुलशेखरम्.
Okay, so Annapurna, can you would you like to recite the shlokas today?
Prabhuji, mood hai achhi nahi hai naku.
Okay.
I know nicely it's mood.
Okay.
I'm not that good, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Still learning.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you for giving opportunity, Prabhuji.
Sure. Yep. Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Daya Pareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavalunṭana Kovideti
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दया परेति ता प्रियेति बवलुण्ठन् को विदेति
नातेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासे त्यालापिनं कुरु मां त्यालापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द
नाथेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासे त्यालापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द
जयतु जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयं जयतु जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीपः
जयतु जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयं जयतु जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीप
जयतु जयतु मेघश्यामलकोमलाङ्गो जयतु जयतु पृथ्वीभारनाशो मुकुन्दः
जयतु जयतु मेघश्यामलकोमलाङ्गो जयतु जयतु पृथ्वीभारनाशो मुकुन्द
मुकुन्दमूर्ध्ना प्रणिपत्य याचे भवन्तमेकान्तमियन्तमर्तम्
मुकुन्द मुर्ना प्रणिपत्याचे भवन्तु मेकान्तमियन्मर्थम्
अविस्मृतिस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दे भवे भवे मेस्तु भवत्प्रसादात्
अविस्मृतित सत्वचरणारविन्दे भवे भवे मेत्सु भवत्प्रसादात्
नाहं वन्दे तव चरणयोर्द्वन्द्वमद्वन्द्वहेतो
नाहं वन्दे तव चरणयो द्वन्द्वमद्वन्द्वहेतो
कुम्भीपाकं गुरुमपि हरे नारकं नापनेतुम्
कुम्भीपाकं गुरुमपि हरे नारकं नापनेतुम्
रम्या रामा मृदुतनुलता नन्दने नापि रन्तुम्
रम्या-रामा-मृदुतनुलता नन्दने नापि रन्तुम्
भावे भावे हृदय-भवने भावयेयं भवन्तम्
भावे भावे हृदय-भवने भावयेयं भवन्तम्
नास्ता धर्मेण वसुनिचयेनैव कामोपभोगे
नास्था धर्मेण वसुनिचये नैव कामोपभोगे
यद्भाव्यं तद्भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम्
यत् भावं तत् भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम्
एतत् प्रार्थ्यं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि
एतत् प्रार्थं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि
त्वत्पादाम्भोरुहयुगगता निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु
त्वत्पादाम्भोरुहयुगत गता निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु
दिवि वा भुवि वा ममास्तु वासो नरके वा नरकान्तकप्रकामम्
दिवि वा भुवि वा ममस्तु वासो नरके वा नरकान्तकप्रकामम्
अवधीर्तशारदारविन्दौ चरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि
अविदीरित शारदारविन्दौ चरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि
चिन्तयामि हरिमेव सन्ततं मन्दहासमुदिताननाम्बुजम्
चिन्तयामि हरिमेव सन्ततं मन्दहासमुदिताननभुजम्
नन्दगोपतनयं परात्परं नारदादिमुनिवृन्दवन्दितम्
नन्दगोपतनयं परात् परं नारदा मुनिवृन्दवन्दितम्
करचरणसरोजे कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने श्रममुषिभुजवीची व्याकुले गादमार्गे
करचरण सरोजे कान्तिमेत्रे नमीने श्रममुषिभुजीवित चाकुले गादमार्गे
हरिसरसि विगाह्य पीयते जोजलौघम् भवमरुपरिखिन्नः क्लेशमध्यत्यजामि
हरिसरस विहिज्ञा पीयते जो जलोङ्गं भवमुरपरिखिन्ना क्लेशमत्य त्यजामि
सरसि जनयने सशङ्खचक्रे मुरभिधिमाविरमस्वचित्तरन्तुम्
सरसिज्जनयने शङ्खचक्रे मुरबिदिमा विरमस्वचिन्तरन्तुम्
सुखतरमपरं न जातु जाने हरिचरणस्मरणामृतेन तुल्यम्
सुखतरम परम न जातु जाने हरिचरण स्मृतन्मामृतेन तुल्यम्
माभिर्मन्दमनो विचिन्त्य बहुधा यामीश्वरं यातना
माभिर्मन्दमनो विचिन्त्य बहुधा यामिश्चिरं यातना
नामी न प्रभवन्ति पापरिपवा स्वामी ननु श्रीधर
नामी प्रभवन्ति पापरिपवा स्वामी ननो श्रीधरम्
आलस्यं व्यपनीय भक्तिसुलभं ध्यायस्व नारायणम्
आलस्यं वपनीय भक्तिसुलभं ध्यायस्व नारायणम्
लोकस्य व्यसनापनोदनकरो दासस्य किं न क्षमः
लोकस्य व्यसनापनोदनकरो दासस्य किं न क्षमा
कृष्णो रक्षतु नो जगत्त्रयगुरो कृष्णं नमध्वं सदा
कृष्णो रक्षस्तनो जगत्रयगुरु कृष्णाम नमावद्यं सदा
कृष्णेनाखिल शत्रवो विनिहिता कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः
कृष्णेनाखिलो शत्रोवो विनिहिता कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः
कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽहम्
कृष्णे तिष्ठति विश्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण रक्षस्व माम्
कृष्णे तिष्ठति विश्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण रक्षस्व माम्
Okay. Okay. So yesterday we started discussing Shloka 4. Nāham vande tava charanayor-dvandvam-advandva-hetoh kumbhīpākam gurum-api hare nārakam nāpanetum ramyā-rāmā-mr du-tanu-latā nandane nāpi rantum bhāve daya-bhavane bhāvayeyam bhavantam. O Lord Hari, it is not to be saved from the dualities of material existence or the grim tribulations of the kumbhīpāka hell that I pray to your lotus feet. Nor is my purpose to enjoy the soft-skinned beautiful women who reside in the gardens of heaven. I pray to your lotus feet only so that I may remember you alone in the core of my heart, birth after birth. Okay. So we discussed a few points about the dualities, how we are all perplexed, bewildered by the dualities in the material world on the earthly planet. Kulshekhar Alvar is praying to Mukunda that his purpose of taking shelter of Krishna's lotus feet is not to get rid of the dualities, but to render devotional service, loving devotional service at the lotus feet of Krishna. That's the only agenda for him. And he further says, I do not wish to reside in heavenly planets, even if I have to reside, even if I have to take birth in heavenly planets, I always want to remember you lifetime after lifetime. I'm not praying to your lotus feet, to have a birth in heavenly planets so that I can enjoy the dancing of apsaras and I can enjoy spending time in Nandana gardens in heavenly planets. That is not my purpose of praying to your lotus feet.
Prabhuji, one quick question.
Oh.
Like devotion is above any karma, and like devotion is like a altogether different level, right, Prabhuji? Like it will not come under like a karma and that heavenly planets, right, Prabhu? It's altogether above that, right? If I don't know, it's like, because if they are not interested in like a dualities and heavenly planet means like duality means earth planet, heavenly means above us. So devotion is about that, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah, devotion is transcendental. So
Okay.
the earthly planet, Swargaloka and Narakaloka, these three planetary systems, higher, middle and upper, higher, middle and lower, they are all subject to the three modes of material nature, mode of goodness, passion and ignorance, and they are subject to dualities. There are dualities in heavenly planets also. There are dualities in Narakaloka also. But bhakti is beyond these three modes. It is transcendental. It is beyond these three modes.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So Kulshekhar Alvar is praying that he is not praying to the lotus feet of Krishna just to get rid of the punishment that is given in kumbhīpākam. So there are, talking about kumbhīpākam, right? The Garuda Purana explains how the journey of a soul after leaving a body, how the journey of a soul continues for anywhere from few days to 1 year or even longer, depending on how sinful a person is, depending on how much good karma they have done. For pure devotees, not pure devotees, for good devotees, they will get next birth within couple of hours. After the soul leaves the body, within couple of hours, they will get a new body. And if a person is not a good devotee, but at the same time is also not a bad person, not so very bad person, then they take a few months to get a new body. And if a person has some good karma, some piety, some pious activities, and some bad activities, some bad karma, then they take 1 year to take next birth, to get a new body. And if a person is completely demoniac, they have not done any pious karma, they have not done any bhakti, they don't have any good karma, then they can take more than 1 year to get a new body. So Garuda Purana explains all this. And Garuda Purana also explains how the body, how the soul is trained in hellish planets. Okay, if somebody is going to hellish planets, right? How the soul is trained there to get adjusted to the new body. For example, in the human life on the earthly planet, somebody has done a lot of bad karma. Let's say somebody is a meat eater, and if they're always eating meat, every day eating meat, obviously in the next life they'll be born as some animal. Let's say they are destined to be born as a dog. Now the soul in the current life is accustomed to a human body. Now, according to his activities and karma, if he is destined to get a dog body in the next life, then there has to be some training. The transition has to be trained from human body to dog's body. The training will be given in the hellish planets. So first,
Prabhuji,
punishment.
quick question.
Yeah.
The soul, it's pure, right? Prabhuji is transcendental, right?
Yes.
So that's like a part of a god. But that is doesn't require any train because soul is like a very pure.
Yes.
So what is the training for to whom we have to give the training? Like mind, body, and intellectual is one which we carry, right, Prabhuji, along with the soul.
So soul is
Mind.
pure. Soul is pure by nature. Soul is pure. Eternally, soul is pure. But when the soul when the jivatma falls from spiritual world into material world, then the soul identifies with the body.
It's
Because
like a jiva.
Hmm?
Jiva.
Yeah, jiva.
Not the Jiva Atma, that's why it's called as Jiva Atma, no, Prabhuji?
Both
Like,
jivatma, atma, soul, they're all same.
okay.
They're all same. So the soul, even though the soul is pure, but in the material world, the soul identifies with the body because of false ego. This covering, false ego is like a covering. It's like a curtain. Even in the material world, soul is uncontaminated. Soul is immutable, unchangeable, indestructible. Soul is never contaminated. Whether it is spiritual world or in the material world, it is never contaminated. But there is a covering. In the material world, there is a covering of false ego, which makes the soul think that I am the body. So that's why as soon as death happens, the soul leaves the body, and then in the hellish planets, the soul is given some temporary body. It's neither human body nor the dog body, but in between there is some transitionary body. Okay, so the training is given to that body, and the soul also experiences that pain. And it is mentioned in Garuda Purana that this training, or especially if a person is so demoniac in the human life, they'll be given severe punishment in the hellish planets. They will get roasted in this hot oil, kumbhīpākam, for several hundreds of years. Several hundreds of years they'll be roasted in oil, hot oil. And they will experience severe pain, and eventually they will get some animal body and go to lower planetary systems. So Kulshekhar Alvar, anyway, we don't need to know all these details. Kulshekhar Alvar is praying to Krishna that he doesn't want to be rescued from this kumbhīpākam. If Krishna willing, Kulshekhar Alvar has to take birth in hellish planets, he is ready for that. And he is not praying to Krishna's feet to be saved from the punishment of kumbhīpākam. Okay. So now, related to this this severe punishment, right? Like getting roasted in hot oil, kumbhīpākam. I'll tell you a story, something similar to this. Something similar to getting roasted in hot oil. Not exactly like that, but something similar. Okay. This is a story of another Kulashekara Alvar. It's not a story. It's a real thing. There is another king by the same name, Kulashekara. Not Alvar, but Kulashekara. The Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra.
Maybe in the same lineage, Prabhuji, they have a common name like
No. It's not same lineage. This Kulashekar, this second Kulashekar, he is also a king, but he is from Orissa. Whereas our Kulashekar Alvar, who is a great devotee of Ramachandra, Chera dynasty.
Kerala, yes.
From Kerala actually. Whereas the second Kulashekar I'm going to tell about now, he is from Orissa. He is a great devotee of Nilachala Jagannath. Okay. So one day he was in his assembly, and some Bhagavad Katha was happening in the assembly, and his spiritual master happens to come there. King Kulashekara was sitting in his assembly, and Bhagavad Katha was happening. And at that time, his spiritual master, Guru, happens to come to that assembly. And then immediately, King Kulashekara, he gets off of his throne to go and receive his Guru. He will receive him properly with proper etiquette. He will wash his feet, and then he will offer some fruits and water to drink, all those things. And then he will offer Sashtanga Namaskar, Pranam, Vandanam, prostrated obeisances. And then they're back to Harikatha. The Harikatha continues. Harikatha is being spoken by some other saintly people. So King Kulashekara and then his Guru, they're also listening to this Harikatha. And then at that time, a fly, a honeybee or some fly comes and falls on the forehead of King Kulashekara. So King Kulashekara, in an attempt to shoo away the fly, he will shoo away the fly, and while he was doing that, he touches his forehead and he wipes off his forehead. So let's say there is a fly here. So I'll do like this, right? I'll do like this. I'll try to shoo away the fly, and then I'll touch my cheeks, and then I'll wipe off. So he did like that. Seeing this, his Guru became disappointed. So King Kulashekara and other ministers, everybody is so perplexed. They are surprised to see Guru's reaction. So then King Kulashekara asks his Guru, "Oh, my spiritual master, what happened? Please tell me. You seem to be happy when you came, and I offered proper obeisances to you. I received you with proper etiquette. You are happy all this while, and all of a sudden now you seem to be disappointed. You're not so happy. Can you please explain?" Then Guru tells something this is very interesting. Okay, Guru tells that when you offer obeisances to a Guru, to a Vaishnava, all your sins will be eradicated. Number of sins, as many number of sins as the number of dust particles on the forehead when you offered obeisances. So King Kulshekara, he did Sashtanga Namaskara, right? Touching his head onto the floor, onto the ground. So when he gets up, there are some dust particles touching his forehead, right? So Shastra describes that when we offer Sashtanga Praman, if it is ladies, then Panchanga Praman, Pranam. In both cases, they touch, whether women or men, they touch the forehead to the ground while offering obeisances to the Vaishnavas or Gurus. So as many number of dust particles that are there on the forehead, those many number of sins will be eradicated. So the Guru tells King Kulshekara that now because you have wiped off your forehead in an attempt to shoo away the fly, now you have lost the benefit of getting rid of those sinful activities. Not only that, it's an aparada. Wiping off the blessings that you received from Guru while offering pranama, that is an offense. So King Kulshekara, he's a very nice devotee. He's a nice disciple of the Guru. So he pleads the Guru to tell some remedy for this, some prayaschitta. Then the Guru tells that the only prayaschitta for this is to offer namaskara, pranama with your head on a very hot burning copper plate. King Kulshekara says, yes, my spiritual master, I am very happy that there is a remedy, prayaschitta for this. I am very grateful to you for telling me this prayaschitta, and I am ready to do this. And everybody, the ministers and everybody in the assembly, hearing this, they are all very surprised. They are shocked actually, because we all know what happens when we even touch the copper plate, even if it is little hot, we know what happens. Even to touch with a finger, we don't have enough courage. But here, King Kulshekara is ready to offer pranama with his forehead in the hot copper plate. Then the arrangement is made. And Kulshekara, he's ready to do this. So because he's a great devotee of Jagannath is also known as Nilachala. So he started meditating. King Kulshekara, he meditates upon, he is known as Niladri Bihari. Okay, Nilachala Bihari or Niladri Bihari, Nilachala Jagannath, like that, different names, because he is on a hill that has a color of Neela. This color of Neela, it is something similar to Megha Shamala. Something similar to Megha Shamala. It can mean either dark color like blackish, or it can mean dark bluish. Okay. So Niladri Bihari, Lord Jagannath, King Kulshekara started meditating upon him. So in his meditation, he offers various prayers saying that all glories to Nilachala Bihari, Niladri Bihari, who is holding a conch and disc, Shankha Chakra in your hand. Shankha Chakra, Gada, Padma, all those things. And with your order, even the Devatas like Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, they are also moving under your direction. The sun, moon, all the four directions, north, east, west, south, the mountains, earth, ocean, everything is moving under your direction. And you yourself are the time. And all the Devatas have worshipped your lotus feet. Devatas like, Lord Shiva, Brahma, Yaksha, Raksha, Siddhas, Kinnaras, Yogindras, various Munis. And I am just an ordinary human being. I am just an ordinary human being. Now only you have to give me the protection. And then he takes names of some of the rishis, like Agastya Muni, like that. He takes the names of some munis, saying that, O Nilachala Nivasa, Jagannatha, O Niladri Vihari, you are like Agastya Muni, who can save me from the ocean of dangers. So like that, he offers nice prayers, and then he chants some names of Supreme Lord. Śrīrāma, Śrī Krishna, Śrī Hari, Mukunda, Madhava, Murari, Achyuta, Ananta, Govinda, Shyamasundara, Rajasundara, Radha Vallabha, Dayasagara, Dasharadi. He invokes all avatars. He invokes the mercy of all the avatars. Ramachandra, Krishna, Vishnu, Narayana, Sridhara, Srikara, Sripati, Chakrapane, Hey Chakrapane, O Vanamali, O Kamsari, O Keshava, Dina Bandhava, Vasudeva. Like that, he chants different names of the Lord. And after offering prayers and chanting different names of the Lord, while Harikatha was still going on. Remember, the story started with King Kulshekara sitting in the assembly and Harikatha was going on. So while this Harikatha is still continuously going on, while he was hearing Harikatha, he was meditating on the beautiful form of Jagannatha, on the lotus feet of Jagannatha, surrendering his body, mind and soul at the lotus feet of the Lord. King Kulashekara very happily offered his pranam by touching his head, his forehead, onto the hot burning copper plate. Now just imagine that scene. And the plate was so hot that even you drop any, anything that is wet, like a wet wood or anything wet that is wet, also would immediately turn into ashes. But still, this King Kulashekara, without any fear, he offered his prostrated obeisances on the top of the copper plate. And obviously his body started to burn. His head, hands, feet, everything burned into ashes. But still, he was not scared. King Kulashekara was not scared. And remembering Lord Jagannatha, again and again he offered his obeisances on top of the burning hot copper plate. And Jagannatha, he is the Lord of the universe. He knows everything. He is the cause of everything and he knows everything. So he knew about the situation of this great devotee who is completely surrendered to his guru, who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Jagannath. So that Jagannath, he came there and he lifted King Kulashekara with his two hands, and then immediately the fire or the hot his body was burning, right, with fire. Immediately the fire became like a cooling water by the touch of the Lord, and then the body of King Kulashekara immediately cooled off. And seeing all this, all the people in the assembly, including the Guru, everybody started saying Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, and Jai Kulashekara, Jai Kulashekara, Jai Kulashekara. So this story tells us that it's not a story, it's a real incident that happened. This incident of King Kulashekara, the other Kulashekara from Orissa, it shows the power of pranam, vandana, obeisances, offering obeisances at the lotus feet of the Lord. So not only offering obeisances at the lotus feet of the Lord is also equal to, offering obeisances at the lotus feet of the Guru is as equal to offering obeisances at the lotus feet of the Lord. Because Guru is a representative of the Lord. Guru is representative of Krishna. So this story emphasizes the point of offering obeisances at the feet of Vaishnavas, Guru and other Vaishnavas. So in all the ISKCON temples in the morning, we sing during Mangalarti, that happens at 5:30 in some temples or 4:30 in some temples. They sing Guru Ashtakam. Samsara nalalida loka pranaya karunya gana ganatvam praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru shri charanaravindam vande guru shri charanaravindam. So it's an ashtakam, Guru Ashtakam, singing glories of the spiritual master, Guru. It can be Prabhupada, it can be our own spiritual master who has given us Diksha. So in the morning, we begin the day by reciting, by singing glories of spiritual master. All the 8 stanzas in that Ashtakam, they end with the same line. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. Okay, so let me show you this. this song. Okay, so this is the one. It's called Guru Ashtakam or Gurudeva Ashtakam, written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura. It's in Sanskrit. So, samsara dava nalalidha loka tranaya karunya ganaganatvam praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru Shri Charanaravindam. Like that, every line ends with Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. Okay, all 8 stanzas, they end with the same thing. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. Every stanza highlights certain aspects of Guru, certain devotional qualities of Guru, and that stanza ends saying that to such spiritual master, I offer my pranam, vandana. So Kulshekhar Alvar is emphasizing the same point, right? In this shloka and the previous shloka. Previous shloka, how did he begin? The shloka number 3, Mukunda-Murdna. Mukunda-Murdna. Right? Murdna means to offer obeisances. Pranam, namaskara. And in this shloka, in shloka number 4, nāham vande tava caran ayor. Vande means vandanam, offering obeisances. Tava caran ayor, at your lotus feet. So this offering vandana, prostrated obeisances, bowing down with the head at the lotus feet of Krishna, Guru and Vaishnavas is very potent. We get blessings. So while we are understanding the importance of smarana, in all these shlokas, shloka number 3, 4 and then 5 also on the similar topic, and throughout Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, this point of smarana is emphasized. So while we are learning the importance of smarana, it is also important to learn importance of this vandana, offering prayers, namaskara. So because when we touch the lotus feet of Guru or Krishna, we get immense benefit. We get immense benefit, and the Lord, he cannot say no. There is an incident in Ramayana when Ramachandra and Sitamma, they were walking in the forest, and they were walking bare feet, right? They were walking barefoot. No sandals, no chappals, nothing. And so many thorns got pierced into Ramachandra's feet. And Sitamma noticed that. She noticed and she asks Ramachandra, "Oh Swami, why are you not removing these thorns?" And Lord Ramachandra tells very beautiful thing there. He tells that whoever has taken shelter of my lotus feet, I cannot quit them. Now these thorns have taken shelter of my feet. How can I get rid of them? How beautiful. And Ramachandra's feet were bleeding. Because of these thorns, the feet were bleeding. But still, he did not remove them.
So nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So that's the power of taking shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord.
Prabhuji, one quick question. Like, first, to God we have to do Vandana, then we have to glorify like this, Prabhuji?
Yes.
It's like, okay. Okay. Thank you,
So
Prabhuji.
when you go in front of the deity in the temple to take darshan, first you look at the deity for a few seconds, and then you immediately bow down, offer Vandana, and then you stand up and offer some prayers. You recite some shloka, some pranam mantra. If it is Ramachandra, there are some nice pranam mantras. Apadamapahartaram dataram sarvasampada lokabhiramam Śrīramam bhuyo bhuyo namamyaham. Like that. For Ramachandra, this is the offer. This is the prayer that we can offer.
Prabhuji, I have a question. So,
Yeah.
why Prabhuji, like Pada Sevanam and Vandanam are separately mentioned in the 9 limbs of Bhakti?
Yeah.
So, we usually think both are same, right, Prabhuji? Vandanam means like Vandanam and Pada Sevanam are different in that 9 limbs of Bhakti.
They are different. Yeah. Sevanam means service.
Okay, it's not obeisances.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not. No, it's not obeisances, and it's not just. See, as soon as we hear about this word Pada Sevanam, right? What comes to our mind?
Mahalakshmi.
Mahalakshmi massaging the feet of Mahavishnu, Sriman Narayana. So Pada Sevanam is not just massaging the feet of the Lord or massaging the feet of Guru, washing the feet of Guru. No, it's not just that. It is service. Sevanam. Do some service. It can be making a garland to the Lord, cooking some nice foodstuffs and offering as a bhoga to the Lord, naivedyam to the Lord, doing archanam, doing arti to the Lord. These are all different sevas. Any kainkaryam, where it can be nritya kainkaryam, gana kainkaryam, anything. These are all sevas.
Got it, Prabhuji. So Sevanam, I understood. Pada Sevanam means I was thinking only about, like, I thought it's obeisances.
Yeah.
Like, okay, any kind of seva. Okay.
Yeah. So Sevanam means basically serving the, when we say serving in bhakti language, we don't just say serve the Lord. We say that serve the lotus feet of the Lord.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Serve the lotus feet of the Lord means any seva that we do, we offer at the lotus feet of the Lord. You are making a garland with flowers. Okay? So the other day, Shamala, she made a Hare Krishna Shamala. How are you?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, బాగున్నాను ప్రభుజీ మీరందరు బాగున్నారు ప్రభుజీ
బాగున్నాం అందరం అయిపోయిందా గృహప్రవేశము అన్ని అయిపోయా
అయిపోయినాయి ప్రభుజీ
ఓకే గుడ్ గుడ్ వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ హరే కృష్ణ
So the other day she made a nice garland, and when you make a garland you offer at the lotus feet of the Lord. That is Pada Sevanam. It doesn't mean you put it at the feet. you decorate the whole deity with the garland, but in your mind you say Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. You offer that garland, you offer your service at the lotus feet of the Lord. Okay, so there is another story in Ramayana. Now we heard the incident where Lord Rama's feet were bleeding, right? Now there is another incident where Sita's feet will get pierced with something, and then her feet would start bleeding. So once Ravanasura, he sends somebody to take the form of a bird called Jayanta. I don't know who he sends. Does anyone remember? Anyway, Ravanasura sends somebody to go in the form of a bird called Jayanta and disturb Ramachandra and Sitamma when they were in the forest. So this bird Jayanta comes to Sitamma, and Ramachandra was away from that scene for some time. Probably he went to get some, roots and fruits for eating. So while Ramachandra was away for some time, this bird Jayanta comes there, and Jayanta starts pecking at the feet of Sitamma. With his beak, with the beak of the bird, he starts pecking at the feet of Sitamma. Then after some time, Ramachandra comes to that scene, and looking at Sitamma's feet bleeding, he understood everything. That it is the bird Jayanta, it is the bird in the form of Jayanta sent by Ravanasura. So it is his action. He understood that. And then he was about to, not about to, he released Brahmastra. Ramachandra released Brahmastra to kill a small bird, Jayanta. So this is where that proverb or sameta in Telugu came, right? What is that sameta? Does anyone know?
Pichuku meeda Brahmastra.
Pichuku meeda Brahmastra. Yeah, this is where it came from. That means just to kill a bird, you don't have to use a nuclear weapon. You don't have to, you don't have to do that. But Ramachandra, as soon as he saw that Sitamma's feet were bleeding, he became so angry that he just released Brahmastra to kill Jayanta. He just took a blade of grass and converted into Brahmastra and released it towards Jayanta. And Jayanta is so horrified and offered obeisances at the lotus feet of Ramachandra and asked for protection. And Jayanta...
Sorry, Prabhuji. In Tamil, actually, that Samhita is not there, Prabhuji. But regarding you told about the grass, right? Vallavanukku pullum ayudam. There is one thing. Vallavan means if a person is expert, even a grass will be a weapon. Like that, there is one Samhita.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, in Telugu, we say this. Pichuka meeda Brahmastram. Just to kill a small bird, why to use a big weapon?
First time I'm hearing, Prabhuji. Nice.
Yeah. No, it is there. Many times it is there. Like when you when you put a lot of extra endeavor just to do a small task, that is when we use this saying that Pichuka meeda Brahmastram. Yeah, with a little effort you can achieve this task, but you are putting a lot of effort, extra effort. You are using all of your strength, like that. So Jayanta pleads Ramachandra that, oh Swami, you have released Brahmastra, which cannot be taken back, because Brahmastra, once released, it is released. It cannot be taken back. So please take away one of my eyes. Okay, instead of killing me, please take away one of my eyes. And then the Brahmastra takes away one of the eyes of Jayanta, and then he is rescued. So after that, Jayanta continues living with one eye always, and that's why even till today, the birds, the crows especially, right? The crows, sparrow, all these birds, you can only see one eye at a time. They have both eyes, but you can only see one eye at a time. Seeing both eyes of the bird is next to impossible. You cannot see both eyes at the same time. See, all of us, human beings and many other animals, we can see both the eyes at the same time. But this living entity, crow, got a curse from this incident of Jayanta, that we can only see one eye at a time.
Owl alone we can see both, Prabhuji.
Owl you can see. Yeah, some birds, very few birds, maybe you will be able to see both eyes.
Correct.
But especially crow, sparrow, birds like this.
Everything, Prabhuji, even peacock and all, we can't see dove, peacock, everything.
Yeah,
We can see only one.
yeah. Okay. So again, this incident also shows the importance of Vandanam, offering obeisances at the lotus feet of the Lord. How the Lord protected when Jayanta, took shelter of the lotus feet of Ramchandra. And why did Ramchandra became angry? Because Sitamma's lotus feet got hurt. So this is all about the glories of the lotus feet of Ramchandra and Sitamma. See, when Ramachandra's feet got hurt, he tolerated it. But when Sitamma's feet got hurt, Ramchandra could not tolerate. So the Lord Ramachandra says, whoever takes shelter of my lotus feet, even once, I will protect them. And what's an example for that? Another example for that? From Ramayana. Does anyone know an example where Ramachandra gave protection?
Vibhishana, he gave protection.
Vibhishana. Yeah. In Ramayana, this Vibhishana Sharanagati is a very important episode. Vibhishana, he's a brother of Ravanasura. But still, he was born in demoniac family, brother of Ravanasura. But still, he's a devotee. So when Ramachandra was there in Lanka, after he fought with Ravanasura and killed him. Nothing before he killed Ravanasura only, Vibhishana falls at the feet of Ramachandra, and then Ramachandra at once he accepts him. And Ramachandra says, Sakrideva prapannoyam tava asmi. This is a very famous, popular shloka from Ramayana. Sakrideva prapannoyam tava asmi, tava asmi. Sakrid, the word Sanskrit word sakrid means once. Sakrid eva prapannoyam tava asmi. Prapanna means surrender, falling at the feet of the Lord and surrendering. If one surrenders even once by saying tava asmi, I am yours. Tava asmi means I am yours. Sakrideva prapannoyam tava asmi. Ramachandra said, whoever take shelter of my lotus feet even once, I will protect them. And he showed the proof in case of Vibhishana. And he made him the king of Lanka. So,
Prabhuji, the Sakrit, in one more sloka it comes to Sakriteva Murari Bhaja Govindam, I think, Prabhuji.
yeah, Bhaja Govindam. It's actually Gita Dhyana Shloka, not Bhaja Govindam. Gita Dhyana Shloka written by Adi Shankaracharya. So, the shloka goes like this. The starting line. Let me look up.
Bhagavad Gita,
Correct.
Gita, Ganga Jalanava, Kanika Pita, Sakriti Piyena Murari Samarcha, Kriyate Tasya Yamena Nacharcha.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful song. This I love this song, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So many times I will hear this song. Very true.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. So Bhagavad Gita Kinchidadita. Even if one reads Bhagavad Gita, even a little bit, even one shloka, one line, one word, it is very potent. Similarly, even if one worships Murari, even once, it is still potent. What is that line? Sakrit Murari Samarchana, right?
Sakritapiyena Murari Samarcha. That's what I remember.
Sakridapi Murari Samarchana. So what happens if we read little bit of Gita or if we offer Archana to Murari even once, what happens? Yamena
Charcha.
Charcha. There will not be any meeting or discussion with Yamaraj. That means we will not go to hellish planets.
I have one question, Prabhuji, about this one time Kriyat Sakritapi. See, Prabhuji, they are telling one time if you read, one time if you drink, all those things, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
But you told one story about Kulashekara king. He did so many good things. Once he did a wrong thing and he had to suffer. But they are telling in this totally opposite. One thing you could do good and you are saved like that. It is very extremes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, no, that story of King Kulashekara in Orissa, where the Guru said it's an aparada to wipe off the blessings from the forehead after offering your obeisances to the spiritual master, and when you wipe off your forehead, it's an aparada, and there is a severe punishment for that. That story, it's it doesn't happen to everybody, right? Now, for example, if I go and if I go and offer my obeisances in front of Krishna, or in front of any guru, and wipe off my forehead, will they give me same punishment? No. So this punishment was, this punishment was given to King Kulashekara by that guru, just to highlight the importance of this Vandana. When they offer obeisances to the Guru, how precious it is. It should not be taken very easily. It should not be taken light. It should be considered a great fortune. It's a great fortune just to see the Vaishnava. And it's even more greater fortune to offer obeisances to Vaishnava and take their blessings.
Yeah, Prabhuji, maybe the more the level goes, higher the level goes, they can't do even one small mistake. Maybe I thought like that. At the lower level, if you do just one small thing also is counted.
Yeah.
But the higher the level, even we can't make one small mistake.
Yeah, as you go up the ladder, the tests become harder and harder.
Yeah.
Because if the guru gives same punishment to me, to say that the remedy is to offer
Run away from
copper, hot copper plate, I will just run away. I don't want any guru business. I don't want any bhakti. I don't even want to be in ISKCON.
First we have to live, then we'll think about it. So,
I'll just run away. So
no Prabhuji.
the guru or God,
They know whom to test. Correct,
they
Prabhuji.
know whom to test, and they know who can handle these hard tests. Uh, they don't give
Yeah,
things that we cannot take.
correct. Like Sitama, I remember Sitama, she had to go through that Agni Pariksha.
Yeah.
And in Bhagavad Gita class also you told in 2.14 Prabhuji, how much the person can able to tolerate, that much only the God will
God will give. Yes.
us that one.
Yeah.
Yes, that one you told. Matras pashastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkada.
Yeah.
Agama
And
pahino nitya tamtitikshasva bharata. That you
then we are
told us,
yet
that I
to,
remembered.
yeah, and we are yet to go to Kunti prayers. So Prabhuji says, right, Kunti prayers, like she prays for
Praise for
problems.
difficulties.
Yeah.
Vipada santuta shashvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. So, beautiful prayer. So she says, "O Krishna, whenever there are difficulties, then only I can remember you. And the moment I remember you, my difficulties are gone. Bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. If I get your darshan, the misery will not have punar darshan. There is no punar darshan for the misery. When you go to Tirupati, and when you are coming down the hill, right, you will see something written on the big board. What do they say, Shamala?
Punardarshana praptirastu.
Punardarshana praptirastu. Okay, so here Kunti Devi is saying, as soon as I have your darshan, the misery, vipat will not have punardarshanam. There is no punardarshana praptirastu for vipat. Because there is darshan of Krishna. Bhavato darshanam yatsyad apunar bhava darshanam.
Prabhuji, what is Vipat, Prabhuji? In Tamil, Vipat means accident.
In Sanskrit also, vipat means accident, but it also means, it can mean danger, it can mean
Any
distress,
calamity.
difficulty, suffering. Yeah. In general sense, at a broader level, vipat means danger. There is a shloka in Bhagavatam that says, Padam padam yad vipadam. Padam means at every step. Vipadam, there is danger. There is a danger at every step. Padam yad vipadam. Yeah. So vipat means danger.
Prabhuji, somewhere we read this Padam, right, Prabhuji?
Where did we read?
Both together, and you were telling two or one, I don't know, like Padam or Padam. We had a discussion, Prabhuji. Forgot.
Oh, alapinam pratidinam pratipadam.
Yeah, correct. Prabhuji, correct.
Yeah, pratidinam pratipadam. Yeah. So there, that word pratidinam, it can mean pratidinam, it can mean pratipadam. And if we use the word pratipadam, right? some of the Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra shlokas that you see online, it has pratipadam. That pratipadam itself can have several meanings. That means Kulshekar Alvar, he wants to sing names of the Lord at every step of his life, in every walk of his life. Pratipadam. Or another meaning that can be every padam that he speaks, every padam that comes out of his mouth should be a name of the Lord. That's another interpretation. Alapinam pratipadam. In every word of mine, I should always sing your name only.
Every step, not Prabhuji. Every step or padam means step.
Yeah, that's what I said. Padam can mean step. Every walk of our life, every step. That means whatever we are doing. Every walk of our life means whatever we are doing. Every walk of life it doesn't mean when you are going for a morning walk.
Yes, and that is like for every thought also.
So that
For
time
every
also, during the morning walk time also, you have to chant the names of the
yes,
Lord.
it's
But
Prabhuji.
but every other time,
Time also.
no matter what you are doing, whether you are cooking, you are driving, you are just sitting on the sofa, you are waiting for somebody, you are working at Microsoft, everything that you are doing, in every action, you have to take the name of the Lord.
Lord.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So padam means it can be every walk of, in every action of our life. Padam can also mean every word that we speak should be the name of the Lord. Right? Yeah. So this is what Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantascha Dridavratah Namasyantascha Mam Bhaktya Nitya Yukta Upasate. My devotees, they always sing my glories. Krishna says this. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Satatam means always, in every action, every word, manasa, vacha, karmana. Not only in action and word, in every thought also. In every thought also, in your mind also. In your mind also, you should remember the name of the Lord. So let's say you are at office. So you cannot chant the name of the Lord outwards, right? You cannot chant the names of the Lord aloud, because there are colleagues sitting next to you, and you cannot chant the names loud. So in your mind, you chant the name of the Lord. So manasa, vacha, karmana. So there is another shloka in Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Namami Narayana Gocharani Vadami Narayana Pada Vadami Narayana Vadami Narayana Padanam Sada Smarami Namami Narayana Nama Nirmalam Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam Smarami Narayana Tattva Bhavyayam. Always remember the tattva of the Lord, the nature of the Lord, the leelas of the Lord, the gunas, qualities of the Lord. Smarami Narayana Tattvam Avyayam. Namami Narayana Gocharani. Always discuss the Katha of Narayana. Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam. Always chant the name of the Lord, the pure, the holy name of the Lord. Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada. Always worship Narayana.
Prabhuji, one quick question, like alaga chepparu kada meeru ipude you said like we have to keep, even though we are doing in working, then also in our mind we have to chant. Any practical example can you, because when we chant in our mind we cannot able to talk, right, Prabhuji? Like how, any examples can you give us?
Yeah,
Like
if you are
how?
not able to chant, if you see the chanting in the mind that you can do when you are doing some passive work. For example, you are downloading some files, you're transferring files from one location to another location. You are just, sending some email which does not require your active, brain. So whenever you are doing some passive work, you can chant in your mind. So that time you don't need to focus on the work. It just happens automatically without much of intervention, without involving your conscious effort there, you can get the job done.
Prabhuji, actually, Prabhuji, whatever we don't want definitely comes, Prabhuji. And we are able to do our work. Something we see or hear in movie and all, that will automatically come, Prabhuji. Only practice required for this. Remember Narayana. That is the by practice only, I think, Prabhuji.
So why that movie song or why those things come automatically into our mind is because when you are stressed out at work, right, the mind wants some relief. And one thing that gives you instant relief is some entertainment that you have experienced, whether it's a movie song, a movie dialogue, or something.
Or something past which happens in our life, Prabhuji, that also.
Yeah,
We know, okay, somebody, this is coming, disturbing, and we have to focus, but by default, mind will go there
yeah,
and remember.
yeah,
So, how to get rid of and make Narayana, remember Narayana?
yeah. So why those things? Something from the movie song, or movie scene, or dialogue, or some other incident in our life that comes into our mind just to give us some relief, is because that is what we have fed so many years. That's what we have fed all our life so far. That's why whatever goes in, that's what comes out. So the solution is very simple. We have to keep feeding Krishna Katha so much so that the mind and brain cannot handle it, and it comes out. It outpours. It outpours, and you'll share with everybody. You'll go in ecstasy and share with everybody. See, when you have a good news, right? A happy occasion, you cannot stay until you share that with somebody and share the joy. Krishna Katha should be relished like that. Whenever you read something from Bhagavatam, for example, some beautiful shloka from Sudama Leela. Okay, Sudama, when after seeing Krishna in Dwaraka, when he goes back to his village, he sees, in place of his old hut, he sees a big palace. He sees a big palace, and his wife Sushila, she is nicely decorated, Sarvalankara Bhushita. Sushila was Sarvalankara Bhushita like Sridevi, not the cine actor Sridevi, but Sri Mahalakshmi, Sridevi. So,
Prabhuji, his dress didn't change, Prabhuji. As soon as he went there, his costume also should change.
so, so Sudama, seeing this Sarvalankara Bhushita Sushila, he was surprised. Is this my house? Is she my wife? Who is this? And Sushila receiving Sudama with Purna Kumbham, with great respect in a grand way, receiving him with a red carpet, all those things. Then Sudama understood how Krishna bestowed him with all these benedictions. Sudama did not ask anything. He went to Dwaraka with an intention to ask something, but in the happiness that he saw Krishna, his friend, he forgot what he wanted to ask. But after he came to his home, he saw the big palace, then he understood that Krishna showered his mercy like a cloud without even asking. Parjanyavattat swayamikshamaano dasharkahanam rishabhasakame. This is a beautiful line from Sudama Shlokas. Parjanyavattat swayamikshamaano. Parjanyavat, Sudama is describing this. How Krishna showed his mercy on Sudama. Parjanyavat, Parjanya means cloud. Parjanyavat, Vat means like. In Sanskrit, Vat means like. Dandavat, they say Dandavat Pranam, right? Danda means stick. Dandavat means just like how a stick falls. You know, a stick is standing, you leave your hand and the stick falls immediately on the ground like this. That's why Dandavat. You have to fall on the ground at the feet of the Vaishnava like a stick. Dandavat. Similarly, Parjanyavat. Parjanyavattat swayamikshamaano dasarkahanam rishabhasakame. So Krishna, my friend Krishna, showered his mercy upon me, just like how a cloud showers rain on everybody. And then there is a beautiful shloka towards the end. In 10th canto, chapter 81, towards the end, somewhere 30, I think 36th, shloka number 36th, 10.81.36, Sudama says, Tasyaiva me sauhrudasakya maitri dasyam punarjanmani janmani syat. Tasyaiva me sauhruda sakya maitri dasyam punarjanmani janmani syat. O Krishna, may I always serve you as a friend, lifetime after lifetime. Janmani janmani syat. Dasyam punar janmani janmani syat. Dasyam means to serve. Punar janmani janmani syat. Lifetime after lifetime, let me serve you. Like
Rukmi prays that Satajanma Syat.
Sajanma bhi syat. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. So here Sudama says, I do not want any of these opulences. I do not want any palace. I don't want any of this wealth. My only desire is to serve you lifetime after lifetime, like with Maitri, with Sakyata, and then with Sahrudata. In general, these three things mean the same. Sauhruda, Maitri, Sakya, they all mean friendship. But there is some difference. Maitri means just a friendship, casual friendship. One level higher is Sakya, somewhat close friendship. Sahrida means heart to heart connection. friendship with love and affection. That is Sauhruda. So he is invoking, Sudama is invoking these three different levels of friendship. Maitri, Sakya and Sauhruda. Tasyaiva me Sauhruda Sakya Maitri Dasyam Punarjanmani Janmani Syat. So it's a beautiful, beautiful prayer. So, okay. So it's 10:07. I think we'll pause here. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai. Kulshekar Alvar Adivaligare Sharanam.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. We'll
Thank
see
you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, everyone.